your problem. I'm gonna use my legs like always. You can't just force people into positions with your hands here. It's gonna be way too hard to break his grips or his posture. But if I can grab sleeve and collar and use my legs, it's a fairly easy thing for me to start pulling Chris forward and holding him down here. Once I get him here, I'm gonna give a deep hug to the lat. I'm gonna reach all the way over and grab the belt. So I'm kind of giving like almost a head and arm style position, but I'm not worried because inside the guard there's no head and arm. Unless the guy on the bottom really sucks. You can absolutely choke people. Like I got so many of these, I'm not gonna lie, in Bonners this week. Just from inside the guard strangling dudes. This should not happen. You should never tap from here. So I have the belt, I have good posture control. I don't rush anything from here, I wait. Chris has to get his posture back. As he goes, I just ride up with him. I want you to all come around here and look at Chris's foot. This is a broken leg, about to happen. No, leave it there. Does it hurt? If I sweep Chris right now, this way, that's a broken leg, okay? Never play guard with your foot out like this, ever, ever, ever. Your feet need to be underneath you, so when I bump, it's easy and safe. This is a really bad injury, really common in kids' classes. Kids don't think. Ooh. Hug, wait. He sits up, I ride with him. I'm going to make sure my partner's legs are safe before I go here. Open, post, drive the hips, take mount. Just basic hip bump. But good habits here, posture, ooh, ooh. Tight control, all the way up on top. Make sense? Anybody need to see it again? Let's go. Next variation, very important. Everybody come to this side where. Same setup. Ooh, neck, control the posture. Look, I'm not gonna rush anything. I wait for him to sit up. When I go for the hip bump, most of the time people are gonna post on this arm and block it. It's very important here. We lost, so you guys all remember Carmi, right? Carmi posted her elbow like so, partner grabbed the back of the elbow, jammed it, broke her arm. Didn't break her arm, but for like 6 months, Carmi was in a sling and has not returned to jiu-jitsu since. This is a stupid injury. The partner should know better. Got to be careful. Cannot rip, you cannot use force here because this, all the body weight's planted on the hand. He can't move it. It's an arm bar, okay? When you make the connection here, a little bit below the elbow, and then slowly lift and take it away. Don't just jam it and force it, because you're gonna break an arm, and it's a bad one, right? So here, scooping, pushing all the way through, back. So first option, we just stayed on the belt. Second option, we're going making this safe play to the arm. Sits up, I go, he posts. Collect and pull it away. See, it's hard for him to move that elbow, guys. Like, you gotta be real careful with this one.
Both weight.
Yeah, both
on that arm.
Exactly. In our case, it's like 400 pounds.
If you can grab the arm before they post, it's even better.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Then you're playing with timing. The problem is if Chris goes and I try to rip, and my body's falling, I don't want to play with that. So when you're drilling this, he puts the arm down. I safely remove it and then complete the sweep. Competition, I don't care. Those are not my guys' arms out there. These are in here, so don't hurt each other with this, okay? Be careful.
Can you do it by the wrist, or is it just under
The wrist,
elbow?
you can, but it's weaker. Like for drilling, I would want to still want to drill at a good angle here, pull it away. Down here, it's real hard to move him. Yeah, I mean, you can I would just try to, competition, I don't care, blast through his arm, but go for the elbow. Just make sure that you see it moving before you commit your body weight to finishing through. Questions? Let's go. Next option. Same thing, we're building good habits here. Good hug, deep, strong grip. I wait for him, I don't do any work here, easy. I go for my sweep, he posts. Maybe he's too heavy, or he starts driving back into me here, which is normal. Like he's gonna, exactly, use your torso, push back in. Reach to the wrist, I fall off to the side, catch the Kimura, and straight finish over the back. So I wanna be perpendicular to Chris if I can. Thumbless grips are best, but doesn't really matter. If you have your thumbs in, he's gonna die anyway, it doesn't matter. You don't even need this grip. This could just be a chop, push. but make sure your body's perpendicular to his. So again, can't get it, grip. As he pushes me back, I slide down to the side, make my connection, put the wrist behind the back here. Once his hand breaks the plane of his back, he's got no more strength to recover your arm. Ooh, can't, right? No way. I'm a little bit like 45 degree. I'd rather be here. If I can get here, this is where we're aiming. On this setup, it's a little tricky. You're gonna have to settle for here. You can readjust your hips. Don't let his arm be up here. It goes to a leg over his back to the finish. One more. You ready? You sure? Mm-hmm. It sucks under there, eh? Alright, so that Kimura grip, don't let go. Hold that Kimura grip the entire time. Let's go. Okay, so counter to Kimura would be posture. Straighten your arm, right? The weak spot for Chris here is if I put his hand behind his back, he can never straighten it again from here. Straighten your arm, 0 chance. But here, straighten your arm. He's got a shot, right? So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna force the straight arm to get behind the back. Eventually it's gonna go. In Caleb's case, he decided at this point to start rolling. Now we're still in the Kimura, I think I end up inside, stepping here, but I'm not controlling the head, right? So as I start Kimura, Chris can start sitting up. Yeah, that's exactly. But look at the hand, it's getting more and more behind the back. Get your arm straight now.
Yeah.
You have to ride this through roll again. Still, same, look, we've been here, this is why we do T-Kimura, so you sit all the way. We don't let go of Kimuras from here, because it's still our attack. Right, so even if you can't finish the Kimura, it's fine. Stay on it, force it behind the back. I don't care if they straighten their arm. I'm gonna stay on that Kimura and keep twisting like it's bent. Even if it's not bent, doesn't matter. So I want you guys to practice here. Ooh, I get my Kimura grip. He keeps the arm straight. Finish it anyway. Straighten your arm. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Chris is a strong guy, guys. I'm not super strong. Stay on it and bend them. They have to move. If he doesn't move, his arm gets Kimura behind the back. If he moves, don't let the space break apart. Stay on him, keep Kimura-ing, keep twisting. If the arm is straight, I don't care. There's nowhere for him to go. He rolls, roll up. I'm still in the Kimura. Where are you gonna go now? Keep going. I mean, like this is, we play here all the time. He's still in the Kimura, nothing's changed. Right? Sit up. Catch here, Kimura. Here, Kimura. Here, Kimura. All of them. Just stay on the Kimura. Good, so I want your partner now, straighten your arm, be strong, be a meathead. If it hurts, start tapping. Don't get hurt. Kimuras are bad. Very scary. All right, I want you. Just social networking in the bathroom. All right, same setup, right? We're here. We're here. Ooh, where's your GoPro? We're here. Maybe this time the guy, he's like not sitting all the way up, so he's kind of where Billy R is right now. We're kind of stuck here in this motion. I can't force the hip bump. Really diving into Kimura is bad because I don't want to be Kimura with my spine in line with his spine. I gotta be perpendicular, and it's too hard to make too many adjustments from there. I'm not doing Kimuras anymore. From here, so now we sit up a little bit. He doesn't go up any higher. I'm like, oh, he's not falling for my bait. I can just put my feet down, hip escape out, wrap the neck right here. Get you a nice guillotine. As I hip in for the guillotine, I'm going to fall to my right side, close the guard, and I'm going to compress my elbow towards my knee or my hip on the right hand side. You good? It's a hard guillotine to be able to finish, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't kick in for you right away. Ooh. sit up, but he doesn't go all the way up. First thing I do, hip escape back, make space, wrap the neck. I'm gonna go right chin strap, you can see I'm like right at his chin, making a grip on the chin. It's important. This hand comes in over top of the arm, fall to my right hand side, lock up the guard. From here, I'm gonna drive my elbow towards my hip and get the finish. He's dry heaving. That's a good one. Love this one. Make sense? Anybody need to see it 5 more times?
Yes.